Hi everybody. I just wanted to check in and talk about what I mean when I mean adding color to your whole page, okay? And adding detail. Just some quick tips and tricks and some different things you might want to know about our supplies in the room, how we should be using them, okay? So, off the bat, when you start using supplies, they're all located over by the supply arrow. It's like this big blinking light kind of looking thing that says supplies. It's over by the windows, okay? And you've got a bunch of different materials out there. Right now we have colored pencils and we have markers. I love these materials so much and I'm excited to share them with y'all this year. If you're using colored pencils, one thing I really do encourage is using pencil sharpeners to sharpen them. We have some really nice pencil sharpeners. If you can't find one, I can help you figure it out. But when we use the electric pencil sharpener to sharpen our pencils, it clogs up the machine. So don't do that, okay? So I've started coloring in this page in the book, and you'll notice that I've been adding some marker. One thing you can do if you want to give yourself a little bit of a challenge is to start with some marker and then take a colored pencil and add color over top to add more detail. So I can press pretty firmly with this pencil, okay, and then gradually add in that color so that it kind of fades into this parrot's face. This is the umbrella handle from the Mary Poppins movie, and he talks in the movie. I really, really like him. So I've added him into my Mary Poppins page. And if I use this colored pencil, you can see that the marker creates like a really fine, harsh line. And then this colored pencil is creating more of a gradient around that because that's how his head looks. Okay, so that's one thing to experiment with. You can also use these pencils over over markers to add more depth. So I already have some green going on the neck of the parrot, but I can add some colored pencil. You can see it's getting a little darker, just to really make, oops, oh, I broke the tip of that. Okay, well, we'll move on from that right now. Just to make that a little bit darker, a little bit more polished. So that's one technique to try out. And then another thing that I wanted y'all to consider, oh my gosh, look at that. See? Makes that beak so much cleaner. You can see the difference between the marker there and the colored pencil. Night and day, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go through and keep adding marker and colored pencil to this. But the thing I want to point out here is you're thinking about how you can add more detail. You're trying to show me what you understand already about how to add detail to your piece, how to make colors stand out, how to use the tools that we have, okay? So that's one thing to think about. The other thing that I want you to consider is what's going on in the background, okay? None of your pages should have a white background, and I'm going to show you really quickly that adding that background, it does not take that much time, okay? So in Mary Poppins, she starts out in the sky, so I'm going to add a beautiful sky with some clouds in the background. So I'm just going to outline the clouds that I was already planning on adding, okay? Adding those clouds in, just like that, okay? Another cloud right here. I'm adding some butterflies and some flowers, so I need to be careful. But with a colored pencil, the nice thing is that you can take this, tilt it on its side, and add a ton of color really quickly. And if you have enough details on your page, the background should not take that long to fill in because you've already got so much other stuff going on that you're not filling in a lot. So I'm just going through and adding this color. I would advise that if you have any pencil that you erase it lightly with your eraser, like these little stars, If I color over them with a colored pencil, they're going to stay there because colored pencil is made out of wax. It's hard to erase once wax is covering something. Okay, but I'm just going in and I'm adding. And you can see that I'm really quickly getting to about halfway with my colored pencil. It's not taking that long, okay? So I'm gonna keep working on this. If you wanna check in with me and see my progress, you totally can today. But the most important things as you start adding color today are, number one, are you adding detail? Do you have enough elements on your page? Those are the different things that you've drawn to make this really visually interesting, right? And then how are you using our tools to add that color? Are you just scribbling really quickly across everything with a colored pencil, which is fine, you know, everyone has their own art style, but are you trying out some different techniques? Are you seeing how you can stretch your own abilities and add some more detail, make it more polished like we did with the beak and with the neck, okay? So, things to think about, but clearly I still have a long ways to go. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you need any help.